Hola a todos, soy Pamela de Asian Boss. Existe bastante división cultural y polarización en el mundo, ¿no lo crees? ¿Supiste que existe un programa de Netflix en India que ha sido el centro de una polémica al mostrar a una chica hindú besándose con un chico musulmán? Históricamente, los musulmanes han sido minoría en la India y recientemente los indios están comentando la posible criminalización de lo que se ha denominado Love Jihad o Amor Jihad. Este concepto se refiere a los hombres musulmanes que buscan mujeres hindúes para convertirlas al Islam fingiendo estar enamorados. ¿Te has preguntado qué opinan los indios con respecto al matrimonio entre religiones? Fuimos a Bombay para averiguarlo. Pero antes, no olvides suscribirte a Asian Boss Español y activar las notificaciones, para que así no te pierdas de ninguno de nuestros videos. Y ahora, sin más preámbulo, vamos a Bombay.
Have you heard the recent news that Netflix is facing backlash over kissing scene in one of its series?
Yeah, I have. Yep.
I did hear from a friend. Yeah.
Yes, actually it is everywhere nowadays. So everyone is like it has become a controversy in India actually.
Can you tell us what the backlash is exactly about?
If I'm not wrong, then it was about a guy kissing a girl in front of a temple or something, and they both were from different religions. So that was like an issue.
The boy and the girl who were portraying the characters were portraying two different faiths or two different religions, so probably interfaith is quite a sensitive subject here.
How big is the issue right now?
I think it's pretty big. Instagram is a place where people voice out their opinions very freely, and so is Twitter. So I think the whole boycott Netflix thing, which has just come up, so I'm assuming it has to be big.
It is pretty big, at least on the national scale, because it has been a very trending topic on social media websites like Twitter, Instagram, and the hashtag called boycott Netflix has been like taking over the internet.
आपको पहले क्या आपकी पहली भावना क्या थी, आपकी पहली सोच क्या थी?
पहले तो लगा जे ठीक ही विवाद ठीक ही है, क्योंकि किसिंग करो लेकिन इतना ओपनली और मंदिर का सामने, ये तो ठीक नहीं है.
Politicians from the ruling party have filed complaints against Netflix. So what do you think did they find so controversial about this sin that they have gone to such an extent?
Actually, the ruling party, what I believe, since last few years, they are losing a lot of votes. So they just want to come into limelight. They want to gain votes from the people. So that is why they are making this as a big issue. They are playing with what I believe. They are playing with people's sentiments. Actually, religion fight is a very big fight in India. Actually, the country like India, since long back, actually we are fighting over Hindu, Muslim, and all the things. So I think that they might be taking advantage of this issue. Actually,
Hindus basically believe that girls are like the prestige of the family, or they're supposed to be very pious. And the fact that a girl was portrayed or shown kissing a Muslim fellow triggered them, and it kind of was the entire reason for a backlash, because it was considered a part of this thing called Love Jihad, which is another very controversial topic trending across the nation.
Can you tell us what Love Jihad is?
So according to the Hindu right-wing politicians, Love Jihad is basically the ideology of Muslim men trying to lure women, or lure Hindu women specifically, and converting them into Islam.
आपने सुना है कि उत्तर प्रदेश में फ़िलहाल में एक नया लॉ लाया गया है, जिसके मुताबिक अगर कोई किसी लड़की को ज़बरन धर्म अगर बदलाव कराने की कोशिश की गई शादी के दौरान, तो उस पर क्रिमिनल केस किया जा सकता है. आपने सुना है इसके लॉ के बारे में?
हाँ, सुना है, क्योंकि हमारा हिंदू मुस्लिम में कन्वर्ट हो जाएंगे, मैंने क्या बोला ना, वो लोग जब भी शादी करते हैं तभी तो कन्वर्ट का क्वेश्चन ही नहीं आता है. तो इसके लिए कन्वर्ट होते होते हमारा जो हिंदू का जो है वो तो ऐसे से कम हो जाएंगे ना.
Politicians feel that the masses do not agree to conversion. Maybe they think that maybe it is their agenda. Maybe that is something that they wish to push in legislature, that okay, this intercaste marriage shouldn't be the case, because they themselves feel that it shouldn't be the case.
Are you in favor of interfaith marriages? Why or why not?
Yes, of course, I'm in favor of interfaith marriages, because what I believe is whenever some people is loving other person, so they do not love them based on religion actually. So if someone is including religion into the love, so they are just spoiling that thing. So love should be pure actually. It should not be judged based on their religion actually. Yeah.
I would not really be so much in favor, because I feel that the upbringing of someone, the belief of someone can come in the way, because you two are going to be one. Two people are going to be one, and they're going to have children. And how are they going to bring up those children? How are they going to teach their children the way of God and to walk in that way? There could be little clashes, conflicts, and that is why I'm not so much in favor. At the same time, I will not stop two people who fall in love.
Yeah, I am in favor of interfaith marriage. If two adults are consenting and they want to spend a life together, then it shouldn't matter what religion they were born into. So yeah, as long as they are consenting, it shouldn't be that big of an issue.
मैं कट्टर हिंदू हूँ. मैं हिंदू कहते थे, मुस्लिम धर्म में शादी करना मैं मानता नहीं, क्योंकि टोटल क्या आपका जो कल्चर जो है ना, कल्चर ही चेंज है. उसका कल्चर, हिंदू का कल्चर, मुस्लिम कल्चर, दोनों कल्चर का ही चेंज हो जाता है.
तो अगर आपके परिवार में से किसी ने ऐसा निर्णय लिया कि अपने धर्म से बाहर शादी करने का, तो आपका फैसला क्या होगा, और आप उस वक्त क्या बोलेंगे, क्या कहेंगे?
देखो, मेरा कोई बेटी, अभी मेरा बेटी नहीं है. अगर सपोज मैंने बेटी रहता था, वो अगर मुस्लिम में शादी करते थे तो मानता ही नहीं था. बेटा अगर मुस्लिम को शादी करके घर पे लेके आते थे ना, तो हमारा इसमें आ गया है. मैंने उसमें जाने के लिए मैं राजी नहीं हूँ. उसमें से आ जाए मान लेंगे.
So what are the kind of societal pressures do you think they would face, interfaith couples in general in Indian society?
I think they would be really rejected. They would be ostracized, put aside, their children not accepted, they not accepted.
If they are in a metropolitan city, or if they are in a place where it is quite liberal about all of these things, in those places they do not have a lot of societal pressure. In places which are much more constricted and much more limiting towards interfaith marriages, there it could be a big cause of concern for them.
Being a psychologist, whenever I've had cases, there is a lot of pressure and stigma, especially from the extended family, in terms of acceptance, in terms of asking to follow particular rituals and being absolutely hard-lined about it. Like, they probably wouldn't have something like that for their own kids as much as they would have for somebody who's marrying into their religion.
It's very harsh for these people, starting from buying groceries or being judged or being put through a rigorous interview even while renting out a flat, for that matter. And I believe that Indian society in general is kind of judgmental about the entire issue. I believe that older generations take a lot of pride in their religions, and it's a lot more than what young generations do at this point, because it's the kind of upbringing that matters in all these aspects, I suppose.
लड़की होगा तो अलग नज़रिए से दिखता है, और लड़का होगा तो अलग नज़रिए से दिखता है. जैसे मेरा घर में मैं कोई लड़की को शादी करके लेके आए, तो मेरा मैंने रिलेटिव बोलो, ये बोलो, ज़्यादा बातचीत नहीं करता है. पहले 2-4 बात करेंगे उसके बाद. लेकिन मेरा घर से कोई लड़की गए, सो बहुत सारे उसका माने माँ बाप को बोलो, उसका रिलेटिव को बोलो, बहुत ही शर्मिंदा होना पड़ता है. जब भाई तेरा घर पे इवन नेक्स्ट जो उसका घर में कोई शादी रहेगा, ये रहेंगे, तो उसके लिए परेशान थोड़ा होता ही है.
Would you ever consider marrying a person from another religion?
As per my case, my parents are very strict about this, so I don't think that would be a possibility.
I don't think I would have, because if I'm going in a particular direction and I know this is the way I want to follow and go, I would also like my husband, both of us, to be walking in step with one another. If we are not walking in step with one another, there can be a lot of conflict, and I would not want my children to see that.
Is religion a factor at all for you?
No, never. It has never been. It has never been for my parents as well. So I think even when my parents are looking out for a guy for me, there isn't any religion, faith, caste, creed barrier as such. As long as the person is good, the family is good, views match, and we both are happy with each other, I think we are sorted.
Do you think you will find it very easy to marry someone of a different faith, especially if you're a Hindu and marrying someone Muslim, or the other way around?
in our society it is definitely not easy actually. So many people will oppose this thing. So but what I believe, if I find someone like with whom I can spend my whole life, so yeah, I can oppose the society. I'm okay to live with that. I just want happy life.
Do you think the government should have a say in matters of religious choice or marriage choices?
No, I don't think that they should, because it's our life and we are living in a democratic country. So I don't think living my life the way I want is any discussion for government to play a part in.
I wouldn't say that they should have a say in the fact that you would want to marry a particular religion. I think since it's a fundamental right, it's in the declaration that we are free to choose anyone that we think is capable of getting married to. However, they can have a say in terms of forceful conversions. I'm always pro for the fact that do not have forceful conversions. But beyond that, if two people are ready to accept each other's religion and live in diversity, I think that's their personal choice.
Do you see India becoming more open towards interfaith couples in the coming future?
Yes, definitely, because there are more and more examples that we see. People are getting married in inter-religion, inter-caste. So I think yes.
We come from a young generation, and as we move forward, the ideology or the perspective is always going to get better than the previous times.
We are a very divided population when it comes on this. And like I said, that we have black or white, the concept of grey is missing. So I think either we'll be all inclusive or we'll be all exclusive. I don't think there is something which is in middle for India. So I think the tangent will take some time to really show which direction it is going in.
In cities, they are becoming like that. In villages, it would take some time, but I'm sure eventually everyone would actually see the logic behind it and be fine with it soon.